Just yesterday, we brought you the story of federal funding challenges faced by Native Friendship Centers. It's not the only local organization affected by cuts. Today, Future Sense, a youth advocacy center, was forced to close its doors after money from Ottawa dried up.
It looked like a party, yet the gathering at Future Sense was anything but.
A bittersweet gathering, but it's a celebration.
The local organization, which provides youth-to-youth counseling, mentorship, and support, is closing its doors.
There needs to be some funding for youth who have multi-barriers to employment and training, where it's the pre-step so they can actively participate in the labor market. And Future Sense was that pre-step.
For the 15 of the 16 years it's been open, the centre has had funding from Service Canada. 4 months ago, though, that changed.
Service Canada sent a letter saying that it's just work experience they're funding, any programs related to work experience. And that's not what our program is.
When the Service Canada office moved from Prince George to Vancouver, the funding was cut.
They're making a decision in Vancouver in terms of what the North needs around preparing multi-barriered people for employment and training. So I knew right away that I'm not a work experience program. That's not what I am or what we do here, so we didn't apply for that funding.
The centre says it has 220 alumni and a 90% success rate. Riley Mueller is one of those success stories.
At that point in my life, I was coming out of foster care, and I mean, my life was a little turbulent trying to decide what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. Do I want to go to school? Do I want to get a job? Do I want, so I always had kind of an interest in fitness, always been working out, always had that kind of background to my whole life. After I left the program, I actually ended up working in the oil and gas industry, and from there, accumulated the funds, started my business. So
Mueller opened a supplements company after receiving guidance from the centre. That sort of guidance is something kids now will have to do without.
There's a lot of youth and a lot of kids in situations that are not advantageous to having them progress forward in life, and a program like this gives them a place to come and people that are going to move them in the right directions and help them see the things that they need to see to move in positive directions. So without that there's definitely going to be a lack.
It's really hard saying goodbye. I think the impact's starting to hit. There's going to be a huge gap in the community.
Kelly Lanahan, CKPG News.